Hi, me again, and more evidence today that the BBC doesn't need your licence fee income. They're quite capable of making their own money being commercial. And this just proves it. Look, BBC Studios relaunching international news site amid licence fee freeze. So this is the BBC News website, but for international markets. And it's going to be chocked full of advertising. They are selling advertising on that website. Now, all right, it says BBC Studios, which is the commercial wing of the BBC, not the part that you pay your licence fee to. I still fail to understand how they're able to trade under the BBC name, because they have more. I've talked about it loads of times, haven't I? They've got more than just BBC Studios. They've got BBC Studios, BBC Distribution Limited. There's like 6 or 7 of these commercial companies called BBC. So how they're allowed to trade with that name, I've got no idea. But recently they changed the BBC News channel. There was loads of uproar about it, and apparently they've made it worse. I haven't really watched it myself, but from early evening, isn't it, in Washington or something, and then late evening it's presented from Singapore or something. During the day they've just chucked a webcam in Nicky Campbell's BBC Radio's at 5 Live studio. But the reason they've done it is because in international markets, like, you know, when you go to a hotel room or whatever and you flick on the telly and there's CNN News or something like that, BBC want to be that. They want to take over the international news market. So they've relaunched BBC News in general, the TV channel. And it's going to have ad breaks in it. Now in the UK you won't see the ad breaks, you'll get weather updates or news. The same as if you watch Sky News on YouTube. That happens because they can't show the ads on that. Now they're doing it with the website. The BBC aren't scared to make money commercially. It does beg the question, why do you need the licence fee then? The BBC is gearing up for an expansion in the US market as it seeks to bolster its revenues amid challenges at home. BBC Studios, the broadcaster's main commercial arm, is preparing to relaunch its advertising-supported news website in North America ahead of this year's US presidential election. So Tom Fussell, chief executive of BBC Studios, said, "This will be a great offering for advertisers. It's a premium brand." That's what he said. This will be a great offering for advertisers. It's a premium brand. So why, if you can do that and you believe BBC News is a premium brand, you show ads on BBC News website now, just not in the UK. You show ads on the BBC News channel now, just not in the UK. Just show ads. You can do it. You like doing it, you enjoy doing it, and you make money from doing it, or you wouldn't be doing it. So just bloody do it on the TV channels. ITV is commercial, as you know, and I've made this comparison a few times. They make the same amount of money from being commercial that the BBC makes through licence fees. There now is no argument for it. The BBC like advertising, they like selling advertising. Don't forget the BBC own UK TV, which is Gold, Dave and all of that. All ads on there, and that's all owned by BBC, 100%. They can do it. They don't mind doing it. Why don't they just do it in the UK? Why? You know, I do sound like a broken record on this channel sometimes, saying the BBC needs to go commercial. And there'd be an argument like against me if the BBC weren't commercial at all. But the BBC are very, very commercial. They sell shows all over the world. They show ads in the UK on UK TV. They show ads abroad on the news channels and on their other BBC channels like BBC America and stuff like that. They can do it. Why are they so against doing it in this country? Well, it's obvious, isn't it, really? I mean, they're being gifted currently about 3.7 billion quid a year, which is going to go up next year probably. You know, if I gifted you that money, would you feel like you wanted to work to replace it? No. You just want to take and take and take, wouldn't you? Let me know your thoughts on this. I think it's just crazy. I think it's just a crazy situation. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. Hit the buttons below, stuff like that. And hopefully, I'll see you in another video again soon, won't I? Ta-da.